sa inaabangan ng lahat. MU time! Kailangan din pag-usapan. We need to talk about these invites, guys. And may graphic na nilagay si RD sa lupon ng Wombo Combo. Ngayon naman, gusto kong malaman from you. So this is going to be less yung take ko. Kasi narinig nyo na yung take ko eh. We predicted, ako, si Nick, tsaka si Alo, we predicted the same 6 teams to come in. OG, EG, Newbie, Liquid, VP, at IG. Right? Yung 6 na yun, we felt really strongly about them. We had them sa last week's Matinong Usapan. And the reasoning for that is very simple. These are the 6 teams that had the best performance in terms of results, in terms of consistency, bago pang i-announce yung qualifiers. Now, may mga important points lang, important updates lang na gusto kong i-point out after we made that claim. Tumama kami. However, it's also very important na makita natin ano ba yung nangyari this weekend to make sure that those predictions became real. First and foremost, Newbie winning their event plus VP winning their event this weekend. Very, very important yan. Actually, parang nilalagay nga ata ngayon ni Boss JM. Makikita nyo dito sa screen nyo. Saan ba? Ayan, to. So, ito. Makikita nyo sa screen nyo ngayon. Ito. So, Kuya Nick, 6 out of 6. Alo, 6 out of 6. Ako, 6 out of 6. Si Sir Mike, 1/3. Pero okay lang yan. Wala problema yan. Pero, yung reason kung bakit mas naging totoo yung prediction namin is because last weekend, 9 of the top 15 teams were competing in those 2 tournaments. And them winning that secures their slot. So, meron talagang na-box out. I think, from the teams na nag-compete last weekend, 3 team lang yung potentially naka-upset at potentially makakapasok nitong top 6 na to. TNC, Secret, at Planet Odd. But because they didn't win their respective tournaments, na-solidify. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bakit IG? Right? Bakit IG? So, yung IG, kung titignan nyo, I posted this sa lupon ng Wombo Combo, but I'm going to explain it for you guys over here. Bakit IG? So, IG, I think, is the number 6. Siya yung pinakamalapit matanggal doon sa 6 na yon. Bakit? Kasi siya yung may least amount of wins prior to this event. So, OG panalo ng Kiev. EG panalo ng Manila Masters. Liquid panalo ng Epicenter at ng Star Ladder. VP panalo ng Summit. Newbie panalo ng Zotac plus Galaxy. So, IG ang walang panalo recently. However, kung titignan mo yung mga results ng IG in the last 3 months, makikita nyo, DAC panalo sila. So, that was pre-Kiev. Kiev, 4th place. After Kiev, 4th place sila at Star Ladder. And then, Epicenter, 6th. So, lahat ng 4 nilang tournament, top 8 silang lahat. Right? Top 8 silang lahat. Playoff silang lahat. Now, if you look at other teams, Planet Odd, for example. Planet Odd, hindi sila nag-playoff. Nag-playoff sila, pero hindi sila nag-top 8 ng Kiev. And then, lahat ng matataas silang finish are in qualifiers as well. Yun yung problema. Now, they did have a finals, but at Galaxy na. So, wala silang consistent top placing, pero meron silang spike na top placing. Same thing with Secret. Secret, they reached 2nd place sa The Summit. However, before that, Kiev, first round knockout sila. 'Di ba? So, yun yung parang nakikita natin sa style ni Valve. Valve is going to start rewarding consistent placing, consistent high placer. So, consistent achievement. Hindi yung parang nakapanalo ka lang ng isa or naka-finals ka lang ng isa, pasok ka na. So, I think that's going to be the reason kung bakit IG yung nakapasok. And I think it's a fair assessment. Again, in a world na may randomness, the only true measure of skill is consistency. So, I think that's why IG ang nakapasok. However, had TNC won, I think TNC would have edged out IG. Bakit? Because they have a finals plus they have a win. Had Planet Odd won, they would have edged out IG. Bakit? Meron silang panalo, tapos sila pa yung runner-up ng TI6. And if Secret had won, I think yun yung mas magiging contention. If Secret won the summit, the question would be, should they have it over IG? Is one event enough? So I think yun yung mga naging factors kung bakit IG ang nakapasok. So okay guys, gusto ko malaman kung ano yung iniisip niyo. Wag babasa na ako ngayon dito sa ating para pakita natin yung mga chat ng mga tao para makita natin. So let's see. All right. So let's see. May bearing ba yung dami? Yung madami kasi ang medyo malalaking event? Let's see. Mabasa-basa lang ako guys. Inaayos lang ni Boss JM muna. Pero okay lang na kahit wala. Alright. Let's see. Bakit? Ayan, ito. Consistently ko ito nakikita na question. Bakit madami yung slots to China? Now, I agree with you na sometimes we do get too much China in these events. However, I think for this year, medyo justified siya. And this is why. So, kung titignan nyo, ilalagay ni Boss JM dito yung mga chat nyo para makita natin. So, kung titignan nyo, this year, in particular this season, China won TI6, Wings Gaming. Right? Newbie has been consistently top placing, plus panalo sila ng Zotac, panalo sila ng Galaxy. So I think what Valve is doing is, mas binibigyan niya ng maraming qualifiers yung mga region na talagang highly competitive, yung may mga resulta. Bakit naman hindi, di ba? Kung titignan mo naman ngayon ng CIS, this year is probably the weakest year ng CIS Dota. It's probably their weakest year. Without VP there, what has Navi done this year? What has Vegas Squadron done this year? What has Team Empire done this year? Tsaka what has Team Spirit done this year? So it's one of those things na kung titignan nyo, kung ikaw si Valve, mas gugustuhin mong mag-invite nung mga region, mas marami from the region na mas maraming nagawa. Right? So I think yun yung reasoning ni Valve doon. I don't necessarily agree with that. For example, I think they could have given one more to NA. Oh no, not NA. To CIS. To CIS. Or one more to EU. Right? Kasi kung titignan mo ngayon yung EU, sobrang na niya ngayon. Sobrang parang secret invitational slot na lang siya. Diba? So, I think that's the reasoning behind it. I don't necessarily agree with it. But I think that's why marami yung China this year. Had the Chinese teams underperformed this year, I think we would have seen siguro one invite tapos dalawang slot. And one more given out to someone else. So, yan. Next. Paano kung maganda yung placement ng CG sa Manila Masters and Epicenter tapos nanalo yung TNC sa Galaxy Battles, nanalo Secret sa Summit? Sino makakasilat sa IG? I think it would have still been TNC because they won plus they have Star Ladder. So, I think Secret, ang problema nila is either they're last at an event or they win the event at the Summit. So, medyo your problem there is inconsistency. Anyone can be lucky for one tournament, right? So, yun yung problema. You need to reward consistency. Kung pag-uusapan lang natin sino kaya makakasilat, hypothetically, theoretically, sino yung makakasilat ng IG, I think you would give the nod to TNC. If CG won their events, plus high placing dun sa other events nila, then that would be a different story. Let's see. Infernal Wing. Siguro tsaka marami talagang magaling magdota sa China. They are not as flashy as OG or exciting as EG, but they are delivering to win. Yep, I think that's a fair assessment. I mean, just take a look. LGD pa lang eh. Where did LGD come from? LGD FY at the Summit 7. Diba? So, I think as was it Epicenter? No.
LGD FY.
AFU? Yeah. Ay, right. Sorry, Epicenter pala. Ayan no, Epicenter. LGDFY, saan ba sila nanggaling? Right? Out of nowhere. So I think the invites should reflect two things. The invites should reflect two things. You're going to reward the most competitive regions and you're going to highlight the regions that are underserved. And right now, nakita natin, tinan nyo, iniba nila yung format ng TI. Ginawa nilang 18 instead of 16. Bakit? Para naman mabigyan mo ng chance yung SA, meron silang sarili nilang pasok. If the SA team that qualifies for TI does well, who knows, baka hindi sila yung matatanggal dun sa 2-team cut-off before the main event. Kasi dapat 16 lang eh. Mahirap kasi mag-tournament ng 18. Dapat multiples of 8 para every round head-to-head hanggang finals. So, yan. If, tanong ni Papi Franco, if TNC and Clutch qualify, do you think makakalagpas sila sa visa? I think so. I mean, TNC is an experienced organization. Last year, nakapunta na sila. So, wala akong problema with TNC. Now, with Clutch Gamers naman, nakausap natin si Kenneth Coloma and tsaka si Gabi the other day. And they're confident with visas ngayon kasi they've had the time na ngayon, parang mas may tulong sila sa kanilang manager and everything to prepare. In fact, tapos na yung visa nila for MDL. So, they are going to China. For example, in July, first week of July for MDL, for Mars Dota League, wala na silang problema dun. So, where TI is concerned, I think we are going to see less visa issues this year. Kung meron, I'm sure maraming tutulong dyan. Jobert Yu of Garayath Concepts, always nating alay yan when it comes to helping these players get visas. Tutulong din kami whenever we can. Same as last year, same as every year, tumutulong po kami pagdating sa mga visa. So, would you agree if Swiss format din ng TI? Infernal Wing, that is my dream. So, ayun na yan. Deb Pogi. Sino sa tingin nyo nakakuha ng 3 slots sa SEA considering sobrang maghadigit yung mechanical skills ng mga team dito? Mas maganda ko nandito si Kuya Nick para makiwahan nyo lahat yung mga ano namin. Ako personally, I think TNC Faceless are a sure win. I will have to do some more research kasi I haven't seen Mineski play in the longest time. I haven't seen Clutch Gamers. I haven't talked to them after their last tournament, for example, after Epicenter. I don't know what Geek Fam is up to. Meron silang Sexy Bambo ngayon. So I don't know who the third one is, but definitely TNC and Faces are a no-brainer for the top. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking it's Fnatic or Mineski that might make it. Just because alam ko from talking to all the other teams in Southeast Asia, everyone is afraid of Mushi ngayong qualifier. I don't know why. I don't know why people are afraid of Mushi's team. Maybe it's respect or baka nakaka-scream na nila and sobrang taas nung difference ngayon. They've gone quiet and just practiced. So I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. Kuya Pa, let's talk about your top teams for each region to qualify. Secret in EU. NP in NA. Yeah, maybe Digital Chaos. No, Planet Odd for NA. I believe so. I don't believe they're EU. Pero check mo nga kay Wikram. Pero I'll get back to you on that. Check lang namin. Riser 2308. I don't really think about a direct invite for the international. It's much better if you qualify for the tournament. It feels like you really deserve it, sabi ni Raven dun sa Red Bull vlog. I think that's a healthy mindset to have. And yan yung mindset ng kampiyon. Kasi at the end of the day, yung mga invites na ganyan, you have control over them when the tournament is happening. And you should play to win. But the moment na natalo ka na, kung magse-stress ka pa na, dapat kami yung in-invite. Wala na eh. There's no point for you to do that. Bakit? Ma-appeal mo ba yon? Is there an appeal process? Wala naman eh. So I think maganda yung pinapakita ni Raven na mindset. That's the mentality of a winner. And I think they can make it. Yun, Planet Odd is North America. Let's see. Anong balita sa execration ngayon? Tanong ni EJ2316. Ano na lineup nila? RR, Bimbo, Kimo, Cartman, and isang bagong player. So we will see them at the open qualifier. Yeah, I believe it's RR. I don't know if it's Nando. I believe it's RR. Kasi just thinking logically, yung team nila kulang ng offlaner. So, Kuya Pa, ba't walang excess C qualifier? Same thing. They only had 3 registered players and they have to get a new one for the ano. So it was past the lock period. So they have to go to the opens. Kuya Pao, pag nakapasok, tatanong ni Papa Unay. Kuya Pao, pag nakapasok ang Planet OOD, si Misery, wala na lang ang player na naka-attend ng... Yes! Yeah, Misery would have attended all TIs. But all TI events, yeah. I believe all Valve events then. If Navi make it in, then they will still have the record for, well, not have the record, but will still also be a player who's attended all TIs. But they would need to get in. Yeah. Let's see. Tote095. Ay, Infernal Wing si Sarah. Yeah, Sarah is Cartman. Tote095, Kuya Pao, Kuya Nick. May pag-asa bang makalaro ng Team Sir ang Sakitan Crew? Inaabang ko to. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, we're friends with them. Pero I think depende lang sa schedule. Those guys are busy. Sila Jack Manalo, sila Boss Duno, sila Asuray, etc. Busy rin talaga sila. So, maybe in the future. Kailan open qualifiers? 26 next week. Announcement ng TI. It's been announced.
7 to 12 main event.
Let's see.
Main event pala yun, no?
Beans 0124 sa Battle Cup, off lane si Bimbo, tapos carry si Nando. Yep. I think it's just because of the availability nung bago nilang player. But that's Battle Cup din. So I don't know, maybe they might make some last minute choices. That's the thing. Open qualifier kasi sila. Hindi natin alam yung bagong player nila na hindi pa nagpo-pro baka biglang umayaw. Kung biglang umayaw, then they get Nando and then they continue with that configuration, diba? Pero I mean, si Bimbo bago naman siya nakilala bago siya nakilalang most explosive player nung kapanahonan ng MPGL. I mean, he used to go off lane Omni Knight, diba? So kaya maganda 'yan. Kaya niya 'yan. Let's see. Thoughts GTFO sinabi ni Misery sa TNC, Riser2308. Anong thoughts mo dun sa sinabi ni Misery sa TNC na GTFO nung na-eliminate nila? I don't think about it.
Banter lang.
It's banter. It's parang ano lang yan eh. Parang basketball eh, 'di ba? Init, heat of battle. Mainit ulo nyo kasi your competitors. You say stuff like that. These players know each other personally. It's okay. It doesn't need to be an insult kung hindi ka insulted. So, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Wala ngang respect ba ng TNC sa laro nila yesterday? I think so. But then, maybe, it's not a respect ban so much as baka mamaya inisip nila, they can deal with it. I mean, I would have personally banned the Nature's Prophet, but then, it's hard to say. Baka mamaya may plano sila, hindi lang nangyari. Diba? And so, maybe in the future, tsaka sila mag-a-adjust for it. But, it's over and done with. It happened. At the end of the day, Planet Odd were the better players. So, all TNC need to do is learn how to move on. And I think they've moved on naman. Sana walang visa problem. Yes. Sana walang visa problem. Izo Kulin, magkano ang price sa TI, Kuya Pao? I believe the last time I checked was 16, 15 or 16 million as of now. So, tingnan natin. Si Santino ba may team na magko-qualifiers? If he has, it's in the open, so I don't know which one. Yeah. So, open qualifiers is June 22. Right. June 22. Yeah. Yeah, we will still cast. We'll still cast it. That's the weekend. Yeah, nagsorry din pala siya, Riser. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. Kuya Pao, kung Secret ba yung nag-champ sa Summit 7, magbabago ba ang direct invites ng TI? The Jazzcaster, I think you can make the argument na baka magbago. However, I am of the opinion that si Jazzcaster, guys, si Jazzcaster sa chat, siya yung bago naming caster. So he'll be flying over ngayon 24. So catch him dito sa Wombo Combo. Pero to answer his question, if Secret won the Summit 7, do I think mag-iiba yung direct invites? I think you could have a reasonable argument for it, but for me, I don't think that it would have. Kasi then Secret would just have that win versus DAC win plus top 4, top 4, top 4, top 6 of IG. So, Infernal Wing, hindi naman daw ban-worthy Nature's Prophet. Yeah, I mean, pwede siguro. I would just err on the side of defensive, but then again, I'm a more defensive-minded drafter. But I think he makes a good point. So, if gusto nyo makita yung breakdown ni Infernal Wing, kahit yung maliit lang na yun, just find it dito sa chat natin. I think he makes a good point. Nasaan na ang lineup ng Wings ngayong TI7? 2 of their players are no longer playing professionally. The other 2, si Innocence tsaka si Faith Bian, are with eHome. And Shadow is in another team that I forget right now. But kalungkutan, what happened with Wings Gaming is a sad, sad story. I believe you can follow that saga sa Gosu Gamers. I believe Pandora wrote a good article on what happened. Kuya Pao, agree po ba kayo sa no to only rice? Well, no. No, pero gusto ko rin malaman kung bakit yun yung napag-isipan nila ang atupagin. Let's see. Engineer Jerome. Sana si Miracle na lang ang nag-mid instead of QO. Pangarap talaga makita si Miracle at A-LAN. Yeah, hopefully. Let's see.
So wala pa rin team ni Miracle sa qualifiers?
Yeah, open qualifier ang Team Moogle. Let's see. Peanut butter sandwich, Wombo X combo. Yung nag-change position ng Faceless, mas naging maganda performance nila. So actually, that's a good thing you pointed that out. We were able to talk to Faceless actually at the event kasi I was working as media for ESPN. Now, what they said was, nagpalit ng position yung Faceless kasi hindi na sila naging komportable dun sa traditional nilang ginagawa. So for example, si Black, kilala siya for playing anti-mage and farming type heroes, diba? However, they actually do better pag yung carry hero ni Black is, for example, Clinks or Slark, yung mga nagro-rotate, mga mid-game fighting na core from the safe lane. Si, sino yung mid lane? Si Jabs naman, mas naging kilala siya as a position 4. Right? So, silang dalawa, parang naisip nila na mas mabuti ata na mag-switch tayo. If kailangan natin ng kasi if you're playing from the side lanes, doon ka maglalagay ng tao para umikot sila. Minsan mahihirapan yung responde. Isipin mo na lang Slark ka, kailangan ng gank sa baba, kailangan mo pang mag-TP kung maglalakad ka sobrang layo. Whereas if nandun ka sa mid, mas madali for you. So yun yung pinaka-base reason kung bakit nag-switch sila. Their playstyles were not the right fit for the lanes that they were occupying. So, naglipat sila. And it so happens na gumana. So, I think moving forward, we can see them get even better. While mas maganda yung naging performance sila nun, as we've seen, that was mostly because si Jabs, phenomenal player siya sa 4 position, plus si Black, mas madali nilang nababantayan kasi nga nasa mid. So, mas madali rin siyang puntahan ng mga support niya. Ang question mark na lang for me is si XY. So XY needs to have a deeper hero pool. He needs to, in his words, actually si XY was joking at the Manila Masters. Parang sabi niya, nung may nagtanong sa kanyang media nakalimutan ko kung sinong media. May nagtanong sa kanya na ano daw yung pinakamahirap na transition going to the safe lane again, galing kang support. Sabi ni XY, nakalimutan na raw pumatay ng creeps. Kasi, diba, yung instinct mo after playing high-pressure games, diba? So, I think we can see them keep that configuration. They just need to practice more. Anong oras maglaro si Sir Mike mamaya? Wala pong laro si Sir Mike mamaya. It is a Monday. I believe he has school. Kuya Pao, kung di sila nag-disband, direct invite, papaune. Yeah, if Wings did not disband, they would still, still be invited directly. Yun, si Shadow and si Shiki are at Eclipse. Oh, nga, no, si Shiki nga pala. Oh, no, si Shiki kasama ni Shadow. Well. Kuya Pao, tingin mo ba champion ulit? Actually, I think it's the West. I think we're going to see a champion from the West. I have high hopes for VP, EG, at OG. I think they're my bets. Sa tingin nyo, magko-qualify sa C. Yeah. TNC, Faceless. Fnatic, Mineski. Tingin mo yung lack ng natural position 5 ng Fnatic kaya di ba sila nagde-deliver yung team? Yeah. Deb Pogi, I think it's the lack of a natural position 5 and it's the lack of, I don't want to say a good mid laner because QO is a great player, but I think right now QO is better in the safe lane. Maybe they need to rotate that. But then again, si Ajit kasi yung mas magaling din si Ajit mag-safe lane. So I don't know. I don't know what Fnatic need to do. Yeah. Yeah. Kuya ba, ano masasabi mo sa sinabi ni Toby1? I think we've discussed that on Matinong Usapan. I believe the same. I think Dota has a problem right now. I think Valve ang may susi sa future ng laro natin. I think that third-party tournaments, they need to be supported a little bit more. And just to give you guys some insight, bakit ko masasabi yon? Am I some kind of insider? A little bit. Bakit? When I worked for Peso, when I worked for Trike, kami naglagay ng Manila Major. Diba? So makikita mo yun while the Manila Majors, mga ESL 1s, even Manila Masters, yung mga event na ganun, that's great. Bakit? Kasi maganda yun for the fans Diba? Ang laki ng event, very professionally done. But the problem na makikita mo is that these companies, if they're ESL level, or maybe even Mineski level, I mean, enterprise na talaga sila. Ilang taon na bang Mineski? 10 plus years? Almost 10 years? Or basta nasa decade na ang laki ng Mineski. They have the resources to put up those tournaments. At paano yung mga Beyond the Summit? Paano yung mga ibang tournament? Yung mga ibang tournament yun, kakainin. Right? And alam nyo naman yung Dota 2 calendar natin. Yung Dota 2 calendar natin, major, TI. Tapos, sa gilid dun, puro na third party. Sino manonood ng third party event na walang kwenta yung event? Right? So, dati, yung mga compendium, I remember, DAC had a compendium. Beyond the Summit had compendiums. Meron ako yung yung Beyond the Summit na aso. Yung Star Ladder, dati merong mga compendium. These help tournament organizers attract the talented teams. Kasi kung team ka na EG, for example, ba't ka pupunta ng mga pipitsuging tournament? Wala, di ba? And whether we like it or not, tournament viewership is dictated by the competition. If pangit yung competition ng tournament mo, wala namang manonood Di ba? Kung wala manonood, wala kang advertising revenue. Kung wala kang advertising revenue, paano ka mabubuhay bilang negosyo? So I think may problema siya. Do I think na namamatay na ang Dota? Like sabi ni Toby1, hindi naman. I think Dota will survive for the next few years. I don't think that it will be as big as it is or as it should be. So, the moment Valve solves that, I think mas lalaki pa talaga yung game. Right now, we're not even top 5 esport in the world in terms of size, in terms of revenue. Oo, sobrang taas ng prize pool ng TI, but everything else is not as big as that. So, I think yan. Let's see. Let's see. Basta-basta. Kaya pa, sino tingin mo mas magaling? Tanong ni Twitch TV 133 sa mid. Ana or Sumail? I think Sumail is the better mid player all around. I think Ana is great at team fighting, but all around player, probably Sumail, followed by Miracle, and then third si Ana. Infernal Wing, TI, non-Chinese, Chinese, non-Chinese, Chinese, non-Chinese, Chinese, non-Chinese. While that is funny, I mean, I don't believe yung mga ganun. Ito. Dito sa direct. Kaway, kahit kamay. Ito. Ayan. Ayan, kamay ni direct. Alright, next. Si Kuko, ang langing nila sa patch na to. Raven consistent. Samage magaling mag-set. Need more items ng tank hero. Masta 213. Yeah, I think I actually would like Samage to play more Axe. Mga ganun type. I mean, give him more tankiness. I think yun lang yung Kasi yung maganda kay Sam H, hindi siya high resource na offlaner. Hindi siya tulad ni Universe na talagang pinagfa-farm talaga. So that way nakikipaglaban agad ang TNC, which fits their style better, I think. Mahirap din yung Gawin mo siyang bigyan mo siya ng mas ganung maraming item. Pero the team doesn't play that way. May sistema kasi ang team eh. Parang basketball lang yan. Yung sistema ng Cavaliers, iba sa sistema ng GSW. For example, di ba? Makikita mo sa sistema ng Cavaliers, hindi gumagalaw without the ball yung ibang players. Di ba? OKC, hindi gumagalaw si Durant nang wala yung bola. Bakit? Kasi yung sistema nila, si Russell Westbrook yung nagdadala ng bola. Ginawa ko na talagang basketball. No? Pero pagdating niya ng GSW, nag-iba yung playstyle niya. Kasi iba yung style ng team. So it's the same thing with Dota. We're at the time na I don't think kaya pang mag-iba ng playstyle ng system ang TNC. So Sam H already fits that system perfectly. Hindi siya maraming farm, konti lang yung resources na kailangan niya, dagger lang, puhunan na yon. So just maybe give him tankier heroes and the ability to get to the dagger faster. Malaking bagay na yun for their success. Let's see. Malaki lang sa TNC, sa nila. Thoughts on TNC Galaxy battles. Yeah, I think mas marami silang game style. I think Galaxy battles really cemented how good Raven is right now, how reliable Raven is right now. Do you think Exe has a good shot at the open qualifiers? Hard to say kasi it's open qualifiers plus they have a new player na reportedly hindi pa nagpo-pro play. So, tingin mo, Adas, playstyle nila. I think I answered that. I think it starts with Sam H. Just give him the dagger faster, give him tankier heroes. Solusyonan ang split pushing. Yeah, maybe. Pero that's the thing with split pushing eh. Maybe they just need to practice it a little bit more. It's split pushing, paano sagutin yun? That's something na alam ng teams, pero iba-iba yung mga solution nila. So, I think I answered the execration ones. Bakit hindi manalo-nalo yung clockwork ni Sam H? Anything specific? Ayun, I think kung nagka-clockwork siya, kailangan siya... Actually, gusto ko makita i-aggressive tri-lane nila si Sam H. Ginawa na nila dati yun para sa axe niya. Give him an aggressive tri-lane for... Pag nagka-clockwork siya, kung nag-a-axe siya or Sun King, pwedeng pabayaan kasi he can jungle pero mahirap i-jungle ang clockwork So, kung clockwork siya, give him an aggressive tri-lane. Make sure na nakakapatay siya or nakaka-farm siya effectively. Pabayaan niyo siya after a few key levels para meron siyang sarili niyang sustainability to get to the dagger as soon as possible. Kasi, or yung first item ng clockwork, blade mill or whatever. Kasi kung meron siya nun, mas magiging malaki yung factor niya. I think the problem is, kung clockwork siya, dahil hindi siya pwedeng mag-jungle, pwede siyang bugbugin dun sa lane. Pag binugbog siya dun sa lane, wala na, 4v5 na yung laro. So, give him an aggressive tri-lane, I think it'll be better. Bakit hindi binan yung Nature's Prophet? I'm not sure. RV25, balita sa CG, nauna yung yabang nila. Sila ba yung nagyabang or yung mga fans? Magkaiba yun. I think kung gusto mong magsalita ng yabangan, I think it's unfair to give that to the team. Kung mayabang yung team na yun, hindi yung mga players mismo yung maglalakad ng sarili nilang visa, for example. And I know for a fact na yung mga players yung nakalinya para sa visa nila. Other teams, they have a manager or someone else to do that for them. Diba? So I think, balita sa nila, they're going to MDL, secured na yung visa nila. They know that they messed up sa mga tournaments nila. They know that qualifier na lang talaga ang pag-asa to go to Seattle. As for yabang, that's a different thing. That would be unfair for me to say. Let's see. Di effective yung TB ngayon. Yeah. Is NP that strong dispatch? I think it's the same amount of strength. Pero Moon Meander is one of the best Nature's Prophet players we have right now. Also because Bulldog isn't playing. So, diba? Slardar din, pwedeng i-aggro try. Yep, I agree. Kuya Pao, do you think that Arteezy deserves to win TI?
Yes.
I don't know about deserve. Will he work for it is the question. Deserve is different. Deserve is different. Yung sabi ni RD, RTZ is the best Western player to have not won ATI. Maybe so. Mahirap kasi deserve ba niya? I mean, if we talk about deserve, doesn't OG deserve to win an Aegis? They've won every other fucking trophy. So, Aegis na lang yung kulang nila, di ba? Deserve din nila yon. Yun yung 'di ba, paradox kung nagdadasal ka kay Papa Jesus na manalo ka na loto. Marami rin nagdadasal nun eh. Sinong mananalo sa inyo? 'Di ba? Let's see. OP masyado bristleback? I think so. Sino naman deserve? Bakit triggered daw si 1437? Was he triggered? I'm not sure, Marky Mendoza. Anong patch gagamitin sa TI? I'm not sure, player name 111. But I think we will be on 7.06 na, tapos mga small patches lang like 0.6D or whatever. Yun, see? Arocasa 420. Kuroki also deserves to win after all this time. Diba? Mahirap Mahirap yung word na deserve eh. Kailangan mong paghirapan eh. Deserve is a strong word. Sabi ni direct. Deserve is a strong word. So, maybe. It depends what he wants to do about it. Diba? TNC versus FL. I think TNC can take FL now. I think they have 1437. They have Kips. So, I think kaya na nila. Pa-shoutout kay Red Santos, 30, birthday niya. Happy birthday. MDL. Super Clark is asking, when is MDL scheduled? MDL is first week of July. Definitely before TI, but after the qualifiers. Anong solution sa split push? There's a lot of ways to answer split push. Again, it depends per team. Classic ways to stop split push. May Nerubian Assassin. No, Nerubian pa. Putang tagal ko na naglalaro ng Dota. Nyx Assassin. It shows my age. Talaga. Basically, heroes that can match yung teleport ni NP. Right? Pwede siyang habulin. So, that's number 1. What else? You can also counter a split push by going aggressive on their structures. Kung wala na silang mga tore, paano sila magsi-split push effectively? Diba? Yung split push nila, hindi na siya offensive split push. Defensive split push na yung ginagawa nila para lang ma-delay yung game. So, maraming ways to stop split push. Underlord is one. Underlord is a good balance of stopping the split push tapos immediately lilipat kayo kunwari pag napa-back nyo na yung Nature's Prophet kasi meron kayong Dark Rift. So, TI7 lalabas na yung bagong hero na Spirit and hopefully. Kuya pa, kung sakaling pipili ka ng all-star member from the Filipino team, sino-sino yun? Maybe we'll put that as a episode. Meron kaming bagong show na niluluto. Maybe lalabas siya after the qualifiers. Yung mga ganyan all-star teams, dun siya lalabas. Kuya pa, posible pa bang ma-invite ang TNC sa TI7? Hindi na po posible dahil nilabas na po yung invite. Yeah, magandang laban yung TNC versus FL right now. Kuya Pao, ang bilis sumaba ng balbas at bigote mo. Yes po, that is also correct. Kuya Pao, nasan si Kuya Nick? Si Kuya Nick po, may pinuntahan, may dumating siyang family from abroad. So, right now, they're at high ground Sandata. So, ilang beses na sa split push ang TNC, nasilat lang sila noong Planetot. Yeah. Kailan pa ba palitan roster ng TNC? I'm not sure I understand, but the last time nag-change sila ng roster would just be adding 1437 after Kiev. Best hero ko! Elder Titan PA. DK, minsan. Siguro DK number 3. Queen of Pain and Rubik. If I'm not playing mid, I'm playing number 4 support. Let's see. Kailan po ang C qualifiers? Yes, Boss D 14. It's next week actually. Ano siya? Next week, June 26 yung main event, I believe. Sir Mike is at school. Sino tingin mo mapapasok sa SA qualifiers? That's a good question. I actually like SG more. I think Infamous. Although magaling si King Teka, I don't know, I think I like SG Esports more. Mga dating not today kasi yun eh. Kamusta ang CG ngayon? They're doing fine. Nagpahinga sila. I know that Boombox went home to Cebu. The other players went back to their families to recharge. So, I know tapos na yung visa problem sila. They already secured their visa for China. So, it should be 100% focus na lang for the qualifiers. Malaking hero ng pool. Yeah, I think RV25 is asking ano masasabi ko sa malaking hero pool. I think TNC's hero pool growth is great. It's amazing. Sinong team mong magiging most picked hero sa TI ngayon? Mahirap sabihin ngayon kasi baka mamaya magkaroon pa tayo ng patch eh. Like small patch, like point D or whatever. Si King Teka ginawang Queen Teka. Yep. Sa CIS, Navi or Empire? Sige, bets. I think it's Empire.
Oh, Navi.
Navi KRD. Navi will find a way. Kasi love Bago de Oro. Kuya Pao, sino pa ang tunang execration? Tanong ni Tori04. New player that we don't know yet and RR. Sa tingin mo Kuya Pao, tagilid bang DC sa North American Qualifier na wala kasi yung laruan nila sa new patch? Yeah, actually. They have NP and Planet Odd. Tas dalawa lang yung slot. So it's pretty hard. Sa tingin mo, mix yung pagpunta... Yes! Bean0124. Sa tingin mo, right mix yung pagpunta ni Pailada and Fata? Yes! Definitely. That's Speed Gaming 2.0. That's Cloud 2 all over again. I think sobrang ganda ng pagpunta ni Pailada at Fata dun. Kasi Pailada is position 6. Talagang hindi nagpo-farm si Pailada. And ngayon, nakikita nyo rin naman yung improvement ni Fata eh. Talagang, I think, mas naging magaling siya na mid laner. Plus, he's also taking on more active roles in the team. Kasi parang mas tumaas na yung ano niya. Yung confidence level niya. And we know this from Manila Masters. So, meron bang team si attacker? You know what? I'm not sure. Gusto mo ba yung Spirit Breaker na pick? Generally, I like Spirit Breaker. But I agree that most of the time, Spirit Breaker is not the correct answer. Tanong ni Buto009, Kuya Pao, ask ko lang. Simula kasi nung Dota 1, support player ako. May posibilidad bang maging pro player ang tulad niya? Gaya ng sabi ni Eternal Envy, kung gusto mong mag-pro at isang taon na lang, hindi ka pa rin 7K MMR, wala ka ng chance. I think may truthfulness yun. Maybe in the future, pag-uusapan natin yun. Pero hindi po to Papa Jack for MMR. Mamaya ako na mapag-iisipan yun. Kuya Pao, saan mapupunta ang pera galing Battle Pass na almost magwa 1 billion na? Straight to Valve! Sa Valve pumupunta yun. 0.25. So, 1/4 noon pumupunta sa prize pool. Yung 3/4 noon pumupunta kay Valve. Yun na yung, ano na nila yun. Kung sa Bisaya pa, ginansya na yun. Yun na yung profit nila. Magkaka-episode ba kami ng TI? Yes! Magkakaroon kami ng episode on TI predictions. Pero yung nandito kaming lahat. Tsaka yung gising kaming lahat. Pag inikot ko itong camera to, katulad kanina, maraming tulog doon. Like, right behind this. Nemesis ba ang TNC in Faceless? I think so. Happy Feet, Kuya Pao. Tingin mo may slight chance? Yeah. Happy Feet. Happy Feet. They do have a chance to qualify. Yeah. But I just think that other teams are better right now. So, they need to, mas marami silang kailangan gawin para dumating dun sa fighting level ng ibang teams. Lance Reyes, NA qualifier pa rin maglalaro. Yun ang hindi ko alam. Actually, that is a good question. I would want them to be in EU actually para may kalaban naman na matino yung Secret. Planet Odd.
Akala ko kasi nag-comment na sila sa EU kasi EU.
Oo nga eh. Exactly. Yun nga yung tanong eh. Deshandra, Twitch. Kuya Pao, good po ba nilalaro ni 1437? Yeah, I think it's good. I think maganda talaga yung bigay. Oh, hi Jay. Parang dumami yung tao natin dito sa studio. Malapit na tayo matapos. Huwag kayong magalala. Sinusundo na ako. Mukhang may meeting kami. Kuya Pao, ilang taon na si Alo? Tanong ni John Yeah. John GOPH. He's 24. I'm 28. Si Derek Rina po 38 ata.
Medyo.
38.
39 no?
Feeling 22. I don't know about you.
Yung waistline ating yun.
Mapapatay ganyan. Kaya pa, biglang bagal angat ng prize pool sa TI7. Yeah, I think so. Kuya Pao, ba't nawala ang 3 sa meta? I think nawala ang 3 sa meta because nawala yung mga ultra-aggressive position force. So, kung wala namang ultra-aggressive position force, bakit ka magti-3? Diba? 3 went in the meta because Monkey King was in the meta game. So, sige, we'll answer the last few questions because I do have to go. Let's see. Ilan kukunin bawat region? 3 from SEA, 1 from SA. 3 from China, 2 from NA, 1 from 2 from Europe ba?
2 EU, 1 CIS.
1 CIS. Yeah. May possibility kaya ma-recruit si Raven ng other team outside SEA. I think so. I think any player on TNC's current roster, they would be fielding a lot of offers, especially yung mga usap-usapang player lang. The question is whether Raven will leave TNC. For sure, meron yan. The question is if he'll leave. Small update, WG Unity change. Yep. Geek Fam is directly invited into the C qualifiers. Jepoy Z22. Pao, maglalaro ba kayo ng Philippine Ragnarok online? I think sila Kuya Nick. Ako, ayoko na maglaro. Dati nang kumain ng buhay ko yan. Yung pangalan na Sandata galing sa Ragna. Blacksmith ako dati. Tapos Mastersmith. Cartrebo lang ang puhunan. So, Dev Pogi, may boyfriend na ba si Derek Rina?
Anong sagot dyan?
Ano sagot sa tanong? Next question! Shout out kay Jaja Colleen from Dubai. Oh, magpaliwanag ka sa presinto. Magpapaliwanag ka? Hindi. Wag na. Hindi siya magpapaliwanag. Kuya Pao, asa na po ang WG Unity? They are in the open qualifiers. They picked up net. So they have to go back down to the opens. Kuya Pao, may posibilidad ba ma-recruit si Sir Mike ng TNC? Meron ha. Sub. Kaya ba kinuha si 1437 para di sila magtulakan pag-interview? Totoo 'yun. Plus he's a great tactical mind. At 10 being the highest, how can you rate yung kakatapos lang na Galaxy Battles? I think Galaxy Battles was a good tournament, bad event. Yeah. Tournament, great tournament, good games. Bad event. So, okay pa, yan. Let's see. Anyone else? Meron pa ba? Sasali po ang Team Sir sa qualifications.
Di ba sasali tayo, JM?
Ayan, basahin mo na lang yun. May posibilidad ba na ma-meet si Derek? Magpapa-meet and greet po si Derek. Some point. Hindi daw. Shy si Derek. Oo daw. Ikaw magsabi dito.
Saan siya? Hi, Debogi.
Na-meet mo na.
Ayan, na-meet na kita.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Well,
That wraps up our show. Thank you everyone for coming. See you tomorrow. Bukas si Kuya Nick po ay nandito. And meron ba? Ang ganda pala ni Rick. Pwedeng pa-autograph. Well, anyway, here we are. We will see you tomorrow for another episode ng ating nakalimutan ko na yung pangalan ng show. God damn it. Ng ating matinong ugnayan ng ating daily gig in MU. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Bye-bye. Lagyan nyo ng mga kamay nyo. Ganun, papasok yung mga kamay nyo. Ganun.